everybody. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Spacebar podcast. It's our second week doing this, and we'll see how it goes today. What's up, Connor? Anything new in your life, man?
I got a new card.
I haven't talked to you. You got a new credit card?
Yep. Amazon took my last one.
Anything else? No stories throughout the week? I mean, I haven't talked to you hardly this whole week.
I know, you've been gone.
I've been gone, and you've been busy with work and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent the whole weekend. The whole weekend doing stuff.
Well, I have a funny story, actually, from, I don't know, it was a few days ago. I don't remember what day it was that happened recently. So, I ordered a pizza.
With bones?
Ordered Papa John's. Oh, it was boneless. Don't worry. It was boneless pizza. No, they ain't putting no bones in my shit. But I ordered the pizza and, pretty much like usual, waited. And then I got a call, at a decent time. And I figured it was the guy asking for the gate code. And he was like, "Hey, man, what building are you in?" I was like, "Oh, building 5. And he's like, all right. Let me see if I can find it." And he drove around on the phone with me for a minute. And he's like, "Okay, cool, man. I found it." I was like, "Okay." And then he hung up, and I was waited next to my door for a few minutes, actually. I was waiting for my damn pizza, and I get another call, and I figured he just went to the wrong building or something. He's like, "Hey, man, I don't think I'm at the right apartment complex." I was like, "Are you here?" I said my complex name. He's like, "Oh, no, that's not what I went to." So I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And I told him, where the complex was and all that. And he's like, "Okay, cool." And he stays on the phone with me while he's driving. I was on the phone with this dude for like 10 minutes. And he was just talking to me about work. He's like, "Man, you got a pizza? I wish, man. I've been craving a pizza." And like talking about how his job sucks and a bunch of other stuff. It was just like having he was just trying to have a normal conversation with me while he was delivering my pizza. I was like, "Okay." And then he eventually shows up, and he sounded like a teenager. I thought he was like, 18 to like 24 maybe, but this dude was like 40 something. He just talked like a teenager, or talked like a younger person, a Gen Zer. It was weird and funny to me, anyways. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Cool guy. Seemed like he's a Warzone player.
Oh, no.
I don't know why. He just gives off that vibe.
Well, that's like everyone. There's like, I don't know how many people in the world now. 900 million that play Warzone? No, never mind.
Really? No, that sounds way off.
I was thinking
it's almost 1 billion people.
I was listening to another podcast, and they were talking about user amounts for like Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it was there's more people who use Facebook Messenger than there is people who use Facebook.
Probably for Marketplace, I'm guessing, is where that comes from, right?
Well, you have to use Facebook to look at Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, but what determines as using Facebook, like liking posts, commenting, or just scrolling?
I don't know. I didn't dig that far into it. What I think it is because you know how you can set Facebook Messenger as your default messaging app, like where all your phone numbers come through.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it asks. Well, at least on my phone, it did. It was like, "Would you like this?" I was like, "No, I do not want that." And same with WhatsApp. You can do it with WhatsApp.
Really?
Yeah.
I know you can use your phone number on WhatsApp. I didn't know you could actually use it, or set it as your main messenger.
Because if you use like Signal Messenger, it needs your phone number, but it doesn't replace your texting app. Because I was worried about that when I got it.
You know what? Another thing I probably think it is, why Facebook Messenger is really popular. Because I know my girlfriend has relatives overseas and in Europe.
Oh, no data rates.
And that's how she. Yeah, that's how she messages them.
Yeah.
Because I even had to. Her aunt gave me something for Christmas. She got me like a tin of cookies from Europe. Those shits were good, by the way. Oh my god, they were like butter cookies. Have you ever liked those?
From France?
Yeah, they mailed me cookies from France, dude. They were good. Oh my god, those like it was like it's like the the big tins of cookies that around Christmas time. The typical sewing kit tins
Yeah,
like
yeah.
those. It was similar to those, but just on another level of good. I ate those in like 2 days. It was a smaller tin. It wasn't that big though. No, no, no. It was like the size of a lunchbox, maybe smaller than that. But man, if you ever go overseas, go to France, get some of those butter cookies. It's from
Where in
some
where in France?
I forgot
Like
where
Paris?
because I don't. My girlfriend said it's like there's a town or some city in France that's like famous for those cookies. Like that's where they come from
Oh,
and all that. I don't remember. I have to find it. But if you're ever in the area, get those
if I'm
cookies.
ever
They're
in the
amazing.
area.
Yeah, anybody listening, get those cookies. I swear. Oh my god.
I know we had someone watch from Belgium, so
Mhm.
you know.
That is true. Yeah, listener from Belgium, I appreciate you, bro. You're the real one. I think he can understand us, I guess, if he downloaded it. But hey,
Valid.
man, we
Yeah,
love you.
valid point.
Speaking of overseas stuff, though, I'm sure you heard about the balloon thing from
Balloon.
China.
They got shut down. You
The
know, I
balloon
sent
that
you
they're making all the
memes.
memes about.
I,
Did you?
I sent you said
Probably.
LOL to my meme.
I don't remember a lot of stuff. I get Walker. Fuck.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah,
our friend sends us
Walker.
like
Well, he did. He
here,
sent
here we can cut this. We can cut that part out. Our friend sent me, or he sends me like 30 memes a day. Man, my girlfriend sends me like a bunch too, and then you and I think our other
you
friend.
just get bombarded.
I get a lot actually,
I
surprisingly
get
enough.
I get his, but
Mm.
I don't until Instagram fixes how you look through multiple memes. I'm not gonna watch memes on there.
Mm. I hate that. Yes, that is the most annoying thing ever. Is
Like
trying to
I don't understand
like
whose idea it
scroll.
was to do it like that.
I hate that because I'll get sent like 20 memes from my friend, and then I'll try to scroll like on TikTok. It's such a genius thing. It's so like common sense things. When you scroll, whenever you click on something in the chat, he goes to the next reel or whatever it is on
Yeah.
Instagram in the chat. But it just goes to some random reel, and it's like it's so frustrating. I don't want to click on all of them. I just want to scroll.
Yeah, because then
We're,
I mean it's a little bit easier on my phone because I
mm,
swipe from either side and it'll go back instead
mm,
of having a back button. So it's just like watch it, then do the back swipe, then watch it. To where if you want to
mm.
do that, you gotta go to the tap on the worst spot that iOS puts that button, which is the very top left.
Yeah, Instagram or I guess Facebook, Meta, whatever you want to be called. If you're listening,
Well, they're
please
listening.
change that. Yeah, they're always listening. Change it, please. Make it better. And I might actually use Instagram more because honestly, I don't use Instagram that much anymore.
I don't either.
Like, it's just, I don't know. There's nothing good on
I
there for
like
me
it
to want to
because I
watch.
have a different algorithm on Instagram than I do from TikTok.
Yeah, but
So
I don't know.
I get to
Have you
see
been getting
different stuff.
Have you been getting those crazy ass posts on Instagram where it's like a dude literally getting shot, or like I saw
I
one. It
always
was
have those.
crazy, dude. It's just so out of nowhere. It's like the old meme accounts that I've followed since like high school. I guess they got sold, and the people who came in, they just started posting that shit, promoting other pages. So dude, it's like a dude, like one of them, a dude was hanging from a tree, and this dude was shooting at him. Like it's just wild. Yeah, dude, he was hanging from a tree from his feet, tied up, and just
Oh,
getting
I'm tied
shot
up. I
at.
thought he was just like from his arms.
No. I mean, from his feet. He was his feet tied. Dudes were just shooting at him. He had a thing all over his face, or a bandana, or something cover his face, and they're just shooting at him. I'm like, dude, holy shit.
Hmm.
And then I get the freaking OnlyFans girls with their titties out promoting all this shit on Instagram too. Like,
Well,
I just
that's
want
on
to see
you.
something funny. It's the meme pages promoting it. What do
Oh
you
no,
mean
I
my
unfollowed
fault?
all of my meme pages.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point where
I'm
if I
already to
see
that
like
point.
the dudes getting shot, like one of them was a dude who just walked into AutoZone and just started shooting people. Like,
That's a
yeah,
good
I
one.
unfollowed that. Yeah, that's a good one, really.
Look, it's like those crashes, like stuff like that. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I don't take that over some. half naked person on in front of a camera. It's much more.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not really more enjoyable for me to watch that. It's just like it's different.
You going on the best gore nowadays still?
No, I haven't.
Or what? Pain Olympics.
I wish Live League was a thing.
Yeah, I can't believe they got rid of Live League, man.
Now I gotta go to 4chan.
There's some wild videos there. 4chan. Oh.
But 4chan's bad. Like there's no section for like live leaks. You just have to find it in like the GIF section. And then you gotta look at the wrecked ones.
Do you remember the Reddit 50/50 challenge?
That's on 4chan now.
Is it?
Yes, 50/50 challenge is on 4chan.
Yeah, I bet. They probably got it all banned. I'm surprised though. Like Reddit really has really tamed itself compared to how it used to be like 6 years ago.
Well, that's the same time that Live Leak was around.
Yeah.
So what would happen is someone would share something on Live Leak, and then Reddit would just be full of that Live Leak video.
Yeah.
And then now that there's no Live Leak and people just don't care enough to go to another site.
Yeah. The internet's changing, man. It's wild. Have you found any, or not found any? Have you been watching any new content creators lately?
Sort of, I guess.
I don't know. I was scrolling through or just on YouTube, and there's one guy. His name is Computer Clan. I don't know if you heard of him.
No, but I've heard of another clan.
Yeah. What is that clan?
I'll give you a clue.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, the channel name is Computer Clan. Shout out to him if he's listening. Probably not, but it's actually at first I thought it was kind of annoying when I first started watching the video the first one that I watched, but the more I watched him, it's pretty funny. He does like a lot of the scam. He like reviews scam products. Like one of them was what was it? Like the USB drives. He's reviewed, or it's on Walmart. It was a USB drive on Walmart that was like an 8 terabyte drive for like $40. Not a USB drive, a SSD or external SSD. Sorry. Typical Wish.com stuff where it says it's 8 terabytes, but it's really, probably 1 terabyte or 500 gigs, but the controller is reprogrammed to think it has that much,
Oh yeah, that happens with graphics cards all the time.
Oh yeah, don't ever buy from Wish. He does that. Another one was it's a lot of like when you see advertisements on TikTok and stuff of like this crazy new product. It's like stuff like that he reviews. One of them was like a monocular that could see, like it had crazy claims that you could use it as a telescope, but it's a little monocular. You could see the moon. So he reviewed it.
Or like
and pretty much said,
no, this is shit. Flashlights.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. He reviews kind of, I don't know, this scam products and then he'll go find it on AliExpress for like $5 and be like, yeah, they're charging
you can make a lot
$120
of money
for this. Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's just a little unethical. I wouldn't feel good about myself scamming people like that.
Well, that's like most of, like you can start a whole drop shipping business from just buying stuff from AliExpress and then changing, like selling it on Amazon as a reseller.
Yeah, I know. I see it all the time. Oh, have you seen the dudes who resell stuff from Costco?
That's a thing.
Speaking of resellers, so Costco is meant for. It's meant to be resold, I guess, right? People buy in bulk for their business, or even for my parents do for home. They buy bulk paper towels and stuff like that. That way, you don't have to go back for another month or two, or even longer. But I've seen it on TikTok. This guy they walk around Costco and they find stuff that they can sell on Amazon for a margin, for a good enough margin. They're sitting there walking around scanning stuff like, yeah, this will be pretty good. And they're picking up like a box of crackers and like stuff like that. I'm just like, it just seems like a waste of time for how much money you're gonna make doing stuff like that. I don't see there's a big margin for selling the breakfast, the blueberry breakfast graham cracker things, Belvita crackers. Selling those for $4 more than what you bought it for.
Well, that's
That's
like when
just
you
I
go
don't
to a
know.
movie theater. You spend
Mm-hmm.
$24 on a popcorn and a drink.
Oh yeah, that's a business charging that much, but this dude's selling it on Amazon. I don't know. I thought it was funny. It cracked me up. I'm like, dang, these dudes drop shipping everything, anything they can find that they can sell, or like Prime.
The drink.
Back when it back when it first came out, people were scalping it like crazy. If you didn't know that, like you couldn't find it anywhere because people were just buying it and selling it on Amazon for like $30 compared to the typical like 10 to 12 in the grocery store, and people were paying it because I guess they wanted to try Prime that bad. But now I see it everywhere. Going to the store, just see it on the aisle. It's advertising new flavor. You actually tried it before?
Prime? No.
Yeah,
I'm too cheap for that.
I tried. I tried one. I got one bottle. I don't know when, but it was the blue one. And I'll tell you, I know why the kids like that drink, because it is like drinking a popsicle. It is so sweet. Like
It's
I couldn't
sweet.
drink more than one of those. Oh God, yeah. It tastes. I don't know how much sugar's in it. I think it's supposed to be low sugar and not too bad for you. I'm not sure, but damn, is it sweet. It's literally like a popsicle. At least the blue one I tried. It was so sweet. Like almost too much. It was okay. I'd rather have a lemon lime or cucumber lime Gatorade. Cucumber lime is an elite flavor. Slept on.
Cucumber lime?
Yeah, it's not really slept on. It's just either people really love it or hate it. It's kind of, you know, very divisive. If you've had it,
I've not had it.
I recommend you try it. It's so refreshing. If you like cucumber. Oh yeah. Also, not also, but I was talking to my girlfriend about this. Are there any stories, like embarrassing stories that you have never told anyone, like that you did as a kid that you just never told anyone?
Do you?
I have one. I told her that actually. I told her the first person I ever told about this.
Well,
Uh,
and what was that?
so you don't have anything?
No, now I want to hear your
Nothing.
story.
Oh, I mean, I'll tell it. It's not that embarrassing now, anyways. I'm sure when I was younger, but no one knows. No one ever found out either. So basically, this was fifth grade, and me and some of the homies were friends back then, and I don't even think they know it. I'm pretty sure they don't. But we were taking a field trip all the way to Austin. Uh, so the way there, but everyone gets on a bus. It was a nice bus too. One of those like nice, not a school bus. It was like an actual, I guess, Greyhound bus, but like I don't know. It was a nice bus, and we get to Austin. We went to the Capitol, and then we went to some movie theater or some movie presentation about the history of Texas and all that. I'm sure it's I'm sure if you go there, go to Austin, it's still there. Uh, but on the way back was where it all started. So the
Where
buses
it
had a
all started.
bathroom. Yeah, the buses had a bathroom. And I think you can know where this is going. And it was dark too because we were leaving. I don't know. It was dark. So I get up, I walk into the bathroom, and I start doing my business. And then the bus hit a bump, and I I pissed
Oh
everywhere
God.
in that bathroom. The bathroom was tiny. Like if I leaned back probably an inch or two, I could hit the door. Like it's like an airplane bathroom, pretty much like that. You could and the bus hit a bump, and I like kind of fell backwards, pissed everywhere. The wall, the seat, and like anywhere pretty much but the ceiling and like the wall and door, like just all on the back wall. Yeah, it was bad. So I'm like, shit, what do I do? So I just just quickly wiped up the seat and everything and just moseyed on out. I was gone, and I think someone went in after, and I don't remember, but I just know forever that I remember this forever that I just completely pissed all over the bathroom, and just walked on out.
No shame.
Of course, I cleaned the seat. Just I was being courteous. I cleaned the seat so that way, if anyone sat down, they didn't sit and pee, but it was on the walls.
Oh come on, that's when you hit him with the surprise.
Hmm. I mean, I've used the bathroom in that bathroom like before during the day, and there was piss on the seat. So
Yeah.
at least I was nicer to that person. It's just
Well, that's like you
at
remember
least
them
they emptied
bathrooms in
away
like PE class?
in middle school
Yeah,
or high
middle
school.
school.
I remember the locker room. I don't
Well, that
remember
was the
anything
locker room.
about. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even remember there being where the toilets were or like the actual bathroom. I don't remember where it was.
It was whenever
It was
you
next.
walk, like say you walked in from the classroom side, right? Not classroom side,
Mm-hmm.
but like where all the you know how there was a side with all the classrooms and there was a side next to the other gym.
No, honestly, I don't.
Okay, well there was
Anyways, what about the bathrooms?
it was like a little half wall, and then there was nothing
Mm-hmm.
protecting like the urinal from being seen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the one little stall that they had there that always got clogged.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
And what
I
would,
remember the showers. I remember having to take showers in football.
yeah, and then everyone making a big deal out of it.
I just literally. I mean, I wasn't too worried about it, honestly. I got my towel and kind of like draped it around me. There's like a little curtain, and then showered like that, and then dried off. That's how I did it.
Oh yeah.
I remember, I remember someone's like, "Oh, someone's got a boner." I forgot who it was, but I remember someone yelling that out, and then the kid's like, "Why are you looking? Why are you looking?"
You remember when? You remember when there was there was that one dude who like never showered, and then his like
Oh, there was a few of them. You could smell them.
yeah, you could smell him during the day. You'd walk into a
Oh
class and
yeah.
be like, "What's this musty ass dude doing here?"
Oh, I remember. There was one musty guy, and I'm sure you'd remember him if I said his name.
Was it the
I
redhead?
sat next to him. No, 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 no. It wasn't a redhead. Uh,
Describe him.
he was a big dude, dark skin, kind of short, shorter than me, but like a
Oh,
pretty big dude.
I know who you're talking about.
He sat next
He
to
was on
me.
C team.
Maybe
Yeah, he
I don't
was.
remember.
I know him. He used to eat a lot
Oh, I'm
at
sure
lunch.
the higher tier creators are. I'm sure they do that. But okay. It's just. I mean, okay. Think of how smart the average person is. Okay, and then think how many OnlyFans girls are paying their taxes. I'm thinking it's a pretty low percentage, honestly.
He was like that before football, though.
Yeah, but it's a different form for that. It's yeah, 1099. You're a freelancer, yeah, so it's a 1099 form.
He was an Old Spice type of guy. Yeah.
Learn all the loopholes and stuff. Yeah. Uh huh. No, actually, I'm not familiar with it. No. Mhm. Deposited or withdrawn, like sales tax. Oh yeah, sales tax.
Where there was like it was like if you stood outside the
Hmm.
athletics hall, because I remember my eighth grade year, I had like my second period, what or my
Hmm.
yeah, my second period was like wood shop or something, right? And I would walk past the locker room as they were coming out, and I was like, damn, I was like, all of you smell like Axe.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I think it depends. It depends on timing, because like, okay, one of my dad's friends, his mom just passed
Yeah.
away, and she left her estate to him, which is her house and her
Well, I think
car
in
and
the
some
office
money,
they had them little trees, so it wasn't
and
as bad.
well, yeah, estate tax. But I mean, you still, I don't know. It's
No,
he's he was trying to figure out how to get the money to
I
him and
remember
all of his,
seventh
his
grade
brother
year.
and sister, how
Was
to
it
divide
seventh
it
grade
and give
year?
it to
Was it
everybody
eighth grade
without it
year?
being
One of them I got
taxed
the
to the
second locker
ground, because
number
like I don't know what the taxes were on that.
because I had to
And
go
he had
early
to get it.
because
He
we
had
were
to get it
going
out
somewhere.
within within a couple of years. They said you have to
Number three because I
redistribute
didn't
some
want it on the
money within
bottom.
so many years. Otherwise, you know, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh yeah, I submitted stuff to them.
Yeah, because it's basically like income.
Yeah, I found some bathroom that looked disgusting, and I was like, "That's going to the page."
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Really. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, you didn't want your own? You wanted your own deviously?
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, that'll be nice. Hmm. Kind of like some places have a sugar tax on sugary things. They have an extra tax on top of that, which I'm all for. I'm fine with that. Or a liquor tax, which I think is already a thing. But hmm, yeah. Huh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was probably his own wallet.
I don't think he'll really care. You're talking to the guy who, when he finds something on Facebook or Amazon that
Oh
he
yeah,
thinks is cool, he'll
no
just
doubt.
buy it. So
Did you get away with
I
it in
don't.
middle school?
Oh yeah.
De- Depressed.
Mhm.
I remember that. I remember that
Yeah, like
version of you.
the six thing of skull. Yeah.
The post Brook.
or 8.
Well, post, not.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Heck yeah. My dad gets them from
So,
Sam's. He buys them in bulk.
uh, just because she had a twin, well, she had a lookalike, not a twin. Yeah, and Bailey. Dude, they still look close enough. Yeah. Well, so was us. Yeah, but you had like you've always had lighter hair than I have.
Sales tax too.
God, I remember I pulled up an old photo of you, and I was showing my girlfriend. I was like, "This is what he used to look like." She was like, "What?" Like, he looked like that? I was like, "Yep." I was like, "That's how I met him." I can't say much. I had the same haircut.
Yeah.
Yep. God. Because you're wearing a sweatshirt. Yeah. Oh god. I sweat at work now. I found something out today at work. So we have like a small like space heater and then an AC unit, right? Well, the space heater is always on, like lately, because the weather don't know what it wants to do. But as soon as that space heater hits 70, I start sweating. It could be at 69 all day, but
I
as
don't
soon
mind
as it
paying
hits
taxes.
70, I start
It's
sweating.
just, I don't. I want to. I just don't want it to go to waste. Honestly, I want to know what my taxes are going to. A clear ledger would be nice. Okay, honestly though, we might need to cut
Let me
the past like couple minutes out because I don't think
see
anyone
what
wants
my
to hear
ledger
about
is.
taxes. But
57.
we'll see. It's fine.
Yep, it is 57 right now. Which feels like 58.
Okay. I'm just saying. I don't
Actually, yeah,
know.
let me
I
look
already marked
tomorrow
it
because
down
I might
around
really
the
mark
area when we started
tomorrow.
talking about it. But yeah,
Nope.
just yeah. I don't know. I know that would be nice. I know.
Oh, you rode your bike this weekend.
Because if you
Oh
could,
boy.
I would too.
Yeah. Oh no.
Really? Like what graphics cards?
Yeah, it looks like a brand new one because they don't change any design. I will forever hold that against Harley. Like, I mean, to an extent, you can say the same about a sport bike, but you can tell a new design sport bike versus an older one. You know, Yeah. I, yeah, sure, man. Whatever you say. Wow.
Dang.
This dude got no chill.
Mhm.
That's crazy. She got a job, bro.
Mhm.
That's the job. You gotta do taxes for that. You have to. You have to do a W-2.
Mhm.
Yeah. They're a legitimate business. I want to know how many people tax deduct lingerie for OnlyFans.
Speaking of graphics cards and
Graphics
stuff,
cards.
graphics. Did I say graphics cards?
You
Graphics
said
cards.
graphics cards.
Okay. Speaking of graphics cards, wouldn't you agree that virtual reality is like going to be the future of gaming? I
I
think
think
so.
well, so the problem is that SLI died.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think about this, the whole issue with virtual reality and why it's not widely adopted is one, the headsets are expensive, and two, the processing power it takes. So
Yeah.
think about this. What if on an SLI computer it could take advantage of both cards, one for each optic?
That would be really cool
Like
and
that would
help a
literally
lot.
all it would be is like if you ran a game and you duplicated it on each monitor and you just
Mm-hmm.
dedicated it to each monitor was set to one graphics card. Like
Yeah, that's basically
because
what it
that's
would be.
pretty much what a VR is. And it's like it
Mm-hmm.
makes perfect sense. But because especially I think 4000 series was the last or 3000 series was the last series with SLI compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know what the last Crossfire GPU.
I'm excited for VR in the future, though. I feel like it's gonna be some Ready Player One kind of vibes where you just put on your headset and
Yeah.
you could. It's like
Hmm.
very realistic. That would be awesome.
Yeah, oh my god, the last Crossfire compatible AMD card was the Vega 64, which
Damn.
came out the same. Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, I mean, there's not a huge need for it
Yeah,
anymore.
but what was so cool about Crossfire was like you could combine an RX 580 and an RX 570 in Crossfire.
Mm-hmm.
And what it would do is instead of it, so the way that traditional SLI works, it well not traditional, but so there's two different ways that you can set up um SLI or Crossfire cards. You can set them up to where they each share a frame, right? So one acts like a
Mm-hmm.
little booster, or they do what's called an alternating, where so frame one is rendered by GPU one, frame two is GPU two, and then they switch.
Mm-hmm.
But that would give you stuttering because if one doesn't have time for the other one, then you get a frozen image and.
I think that would a lot more room for error with that.
Yeah, but the better way was split frame rendering, where they each help on the same frame, and you have a master and slave setup. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, say you bought a good example was so because the RX 500 series was cheap, it was right. It came in right before that Bitcoin mining phase. You know,
Mhm.
so you could sit there and you could buy two RX 580s and be in Crossfire, and you'd be like, they would do really well, performance wise. And then with how AMD does their drivers and how it's not something that you should bet on, but usually after about 1 to 2 years, your card actually performs better in games than it did before. So, like, that's kind of that was always neat to me, because I thought about, instead of buying a 7900 XTX, I was just gonna buy another 2070 Super. And then I looked at what I would gain from it, and it was like, yeah, you wouldn't gain anything. That's how I died.
You just got one for your other monitor, man.
Yeah, but at that point, because I'm already, I still have my 3600, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my goal is to, with that 3600, I can buy someone that just upgraded to AM5, so they're selling all their AM4 stuff, and I'm just gonna buy that, and then I'll buy my 7900 XTX, and then I'll put another build together for Jordan. So then I'll have to find another desk.
Yeah. Yeah, I might. The system I have at home, I might get that to use if Jane ever wants to move in. But I even told her that I was like, I got this. If you ever want to be
You
a
still
gamer,
have that old computer with that
Oh yeah.
that 780? No, you sold that one.
1080. It's got a 1080.
No, the case was the 780T. You still have that one?
Oh.
Your old case?
Oh yeah, the Corsair 7. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got that. I have everything in there. I just need a power supply and a CPU cooler, and it's good to go.
Oh my god. Is your CPU cooler still on the wrong way, or did you finally get the right bracket?
What do you mean?
You remember when you first put everything in your new case and you had to like zip tie your CPU cooler down?
Oh, I have a new cooler. So yeah, I have a triple fan cooler now.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what I was running into. Is I love my Corsair cooler, but I really hate how some of my LEDs died.
Really? Well, anything else that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah. I really want a Noctua edition 7900 XTX. I want them to. I will spend $200 over MSRP for that.
You gonna buy one?
It's also the fact that I really don't care what my card looks like anymore. So Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they're not making. Yeah, they're not making it, or nothing's been announced yet. Oh, I'm sure, but they just came out with the Noctua edition. Noctua edition GPU. I think I can get a 3070 with Noctua. Yeah. But I don't.
Not the $14
They had
shipping.
announced the 4080 is coming with a Noctua edition. I'd still rather prefer
Red Devil card.
I also like them because those cards don't come with any software. Like I don't know if you remember my issues with Gigabyte cards and why I won't buy one.
There you go, like mine.
So this is what happened. So I was an early adopter of
yeah, it's a big card.
The RX 5000.
Yeah, the MSI 2080 Ti, the gaming trio.
Because I bought the 5700 XT on release week. Like I was working at the VR place and I got paid, and I turned around and bought a card. Card was badass. I loved it. But the problem was that if I downloaded Gigabyte software, it would brick my computer.
Really, 16?
Yeah, I would go to
Oh,
change the color
shit.
because it had color changing, right? And I would go to change the color, and it would be like, nah, and it would brick it. The whole. I
Damn.
would have to restart the computer. So finally, I just gave up on it, and you know what? Let me get. I got twice the money I bought that card when I sold it.
No, it's
Yeah,
kind
I
of the
sold it.
minimum.
I bought it for
Yeah.
300. I sold it for 600 because it was in the middle of COVID and Bitcoin mining and all that. Because yeah, because the cards like 57 like I still
Yeah,
think
nowadays that's low
the
settings for
580s
new
are like
games
the
now.
best for mining
Not enough
because they're
VRAM.
efficient and they have a lot of VRAM and that's what you need. And they're solid cards. But the 5700 XT did everything just a little bit faster, but a little bit more expensive. I was in the middle of a yawn. Yeah. But is there anything you would like to add?
No, I don't think so. It's a little past the hour mark,
Yeah.
so that way this one won't be as long as the first one.
Yeah.
If you're still listening in, thank you very much. Really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, especially because our analytics showed that you did not like to listen in last time.
It's because we started with the boring ass Star Citizen stuff first.
It could be
Which,
worse.
you know,
I
I
can start with
agree.
taxes.
Yeah, at least we didn't start with taxes.
Yeah, we
At least
gradually built
at
up to
least
that.
it's towards the end. That way, you know, we get a little bit more listen time before they click off. But yeah, I think it's been a pretty good hour. Thank you all for listening. I really appreciate it. And guess we'll see you guys next week.
Yep, later.
Later.